Right then Paul, this is a little bit different to what we normally fish for.
Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it? We've got the float rods out, light tackle, double red maggot. Just a case of what are we going to catch, really?
Well, that's it. Today we're down at Orchard Lakes, commercial fishery, stocked with loads of different species. So on red maggot we can literally catch anything. So hopefully we've got an enjoyable day's float fishing ahead of us and we can catch a few fish for you.
There we go then, first take of the day on the quiver tip rod. Just out in the margins, and I've got a goldfish. There we go then, absolutely chuffed with this one. Just caught this in the near margins on the method feeder. I'm going to put this in the keep net and see if we can get some more.
Right, there we are, change of tactics, onto the feeder. And first cast, tight to the island, and I've had a fish. I don't know what it is yet. It's biting really hard on this light tackle. Oh, it's a little carp. Lovely. Right, well there we are, first fish on the feeder. Just casting just to the right of the island, and first take on 4 maggots. Nice fantail, excellent. Right, I've just done a very strange take on my feeder rod, and as you can see, a signal crayfish has managed to tangle itself up in my line. These things do a lot of damage to the fisheries. They're not native to this country, so we won't be going back in the water, but what a strange thing to catch. Oh, well there we are, I'm in on the feeder again. I've been consistently casting out every 5 minutes, just trying to get a little better bait out over by the island. And yeah, it feels a bit of a better fish. I'm not sure what this is at the moment. It's putting up a bit of a scrap on this gear. I don't think it's very big. So. Lovely job, little common carp. Well, there we are, lovely little common carp. I thought this fish was so much bigger. We've been mainly catching roach all day, and hooking something like this on the tackle that we're using really put up a great scrap. So let's slip him back and get that rod recast. Right, one of the baits I've been using today is the dendrobina worm. Rather than fishing them on the hook, I've been fishing double red maggot, and I've just been chopping some of the worms up with a pair of scissors. And what this does is lets off loads of sugars and amino acids into the water, and that's going to be really attractive for the fish. So I'm going to put some bait into the swim now and see if we can catch some more.
The way I've been baiting up today is by using the little and often approach. I've been literally taking 3 or 4 maggots and just putting them onto the spot every 30 seconds or so. Now with this, the maggots are trickling through the water columns and just getting those fish really competing for the bait.
Nice little carp, mate.
Well, there we go then, fishing to the far margins there, over to a reed line. Went round to the other side and put in a few handfuls of maggots over the area, and this one zoomed off within a couple of minutes. Really chuffed with this one. I'm going to slip him back and see what else we can get. Last night I prepared my maggots. All I did was take some water, place them over the top, and added a little bit of bloodworm extract and some turmeric. This gives them a load of extra colouring, flavouring and attraction, and it just helps them move through the water column, sink into the bottom, avoiding those nuisance fish.
Right, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and that's a really important time for me when I'm fishing commercial fisheries. Most of the matches tend to finish around 3 o'clock, and all the wasted bait tends to go in the margins. So I've just got a ground bait mix with some red and white maggots. I'm going to go up and down, just baiting off the platforms, and hopefully trick those carp into thinking that it's a free meal. Right, well there we are, what a great turn up. The rain's just kicked in, but we went round stalking a few swims, managed a couple of the smaller carp on the pre-baited areas, and come back to the original swim that we've been fishing all day. And this one went away within about 30 seconds of casting to a showing fish. So yeah, really pleased. Right, the moment of truth, here we go. Right, well there we are, there's the end result. We've had a really good bag of fish, probably about 20 to 30 pound of silvers, and a good selection of crucians, ornamentals, small carp, and it's been really good fun, isn't it, mate?
Oh, it totally has. Unexpected, just goes to show simple methods, double red maggot. Look at the fish we're catching.
Yeah, you imagine this place in the summer, mate.
Oh,
You'd catch loads, wouldn't you?
Definitely so. We've got to come back.
Excellent. Well, we'll leave it there and we'll catch you later.